Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back. Back in The Sims 4 today. Hope everybody is having a grand day. All right, so today we're doing something very unique, very different. This is going to be a very, very short stream. I'm just here to show you something that I've been working on for a couple of days. Kind of took it to a whole new level. It's this property right over here in the corner. If you can see it to the bottom left of your screen. It's a dollhouse, essentially. Basically, it's a house that doesn't have the back wall. So the house was specifically designed for you to play without having to put walls up. I can say it that way. But I watched some YouTubers and they were doing a challenge where they would have their gameplay all night. And the viewer just essentially could just watch the happenings in the house. That sounds like a movie, The Happenings. Anyway, let's jump in here and I will show you what I mean. I do have a test family. Maybe I should go ahead and throw them in here. Let me throw my test family in here. Now I am going to reblog this, but as you can see, EA is not very conscientious, I guess, if I could say it that way, of how the gallery captures that first screenshot. Now, this may be my fault. I do have a mod to where trees don't disappear. So I won't be too hard on them. But this is probably the better picture to have up there. I may or may not leave this lot here in this location. We'll see. We'll see. But this is the house. It doesn't look like much to write home about. But gameplay is pretty cool. So I'm going to go and I'm going to find a household that I remade. I know you see a bunch of stuff on here. I found some YouTubers that had some Sims, and so I did some work on one family. I don't know what that says, so hopefully it doesn't say anything bad, but I left it on there because it was cute. It was original. It was what the creator called it. Let me see. I'm going to have to give them some money. Let's see. BB dot enable. I don't know how to do this anymore. Free build. I haven't done this in a minute. So did that work? Let me see. Testing cheats on. No, it didn't work yet. Testing cheats on. BB dot. Is it free? Real estate. That work? It didn't work either. All right. Well, maybe I'll just go in and give you guys a tour. We won't have Sims walking around. That's okay. So it's very unique what I've done differently. Okay. So again, I have a mod to where my trees don't fade. I prefer that, especially if you want to take good pictures and such, but we're not here for that. We're here just to talk about the dollhouse. So what I've done, and it's loaded with custom content, but this video is just to give you an idea of how to do it yourself if you want to try a new way to play the game. So the front is made to look like a normal house. Yeah. It's just everything else you have to be aware that you don't want to block the back view. So in the front, again, it just looks like a normal, a normal home. A normal home. And then you come around the side. Still just a normal house. The deck is attached to the house. And then this is where it starts to get strange or unique, if you will. A little different, She a little different. All right, so you come around here and the back of the house is not there. It's not there. This is all intentional, obviously. But you got your little outdoor space over here, and you have your outdoor space here. At no point do you ever have to put your walls down. And that's the point of making a dollhouse, because it would operate like a real dollhouse in real life, and you would not have a back wall. Or if you do, you maybe have one of those that opens up like a book. And I tried to put that on the lot too, but it kind of got in the way of my garden. I ended up putting a garden in the back. So this is what the house looks like, guys. And it is so interactive and fun to watch. Yeah, we got a crazy looking cow plant and everything. We got a beautiful garden over here. And we have a pool. We've got just so much interactive things for your Sims to do. And it's all outside and strategically placed off to the side. I think the key point, if you're going to try and do this, make a dollhouse, is to make sure you can see everything in every room just from going left to right. So I was very conscientious about how I laid out the furniture. Any small details, you want to make sure you pull it to the forefront so that you can see it, because if you put it behind something, you're just not going to see it, because the game, the dollhouse, I should say, is meant to be played from this viewpoint, not going inside. So I also intentionally tried to make each room very cluttered, I guess, just a lot of details, just so that when you're looking at it, everything captures your eye and you're just like, wow. And I remember when I was a kid, even as an adult, I guess, I just have always loved little things, like just anything miniaturized. I'm fascinated by like bonsai trees. I've seen people who make forests, like real forests, like several trees, and they use bonsais, and it's amazing how much detail, like everything that's in a real tree, every little detail is still there in a bonsai forest. It's just miniaturized. And if you ever have time to watch a video, there are several on YouTube, and it's just wonderful. Just the detail that people go through to make a forest with bonsais. Also, I've always loved like finches. I think it's just amazing how they can just, it's almost as though somebody took a shrink ray and just miniaturized it. Now I'm going to change this to night so that you can see when it lights up, because it doesn't operate the same during the day as it does at night. It gives it an extra boost of magic if you look at it at night. Because the back wall is missing, and the way the game is coded, the house doesn't have normal lighting during the day. And so the best way to look at a dollhouse in The Sims 4 is to look at it at night and look at the details. Just every room screams, pay attention. What's happening today? What's going on in this wonderful little family's home? And there's just so many interactive items that are here that your Sims should just be busy, and you can sit back and do what I love to do with The Sims, which is just watch a life simulation in action. That's what I love about The Sims. Whether it's The Sims 2, 3, 4, in even the future, now that we know Sims 5 is coming, I like to just sit back. I spent all my days and hours and, thought and work to make this beautiful dream home and make the characters to live in it. And now I want to sit back and enjoy my spoils. You understand? I want to sit back and just watch them live and behave the way they were designed to, based on the items I put in the house, based on the traits I picked for them, based on the Sims I chose to put together in a home. I want to sit back and watch a simulation. You understand? So that's why I love the dollhouse effect. Uh, Dollhouse effect was, I guess it's kind of an effect, but you just you just sit back and you watch. And so I put so many details in every room to keep your eyes busy, to keep you looking at every detail. I'm also one of those that, if you go to the doctor's office and they have those magazines, I know they used to have them when I was a kid, where the page was so colorful and drawn in, and they had so many details, and I could sit there forever just looking at everything. And I used to love dollhouses too. I never owned one. I never owned a dollhouse, but I used to go to the mall, and they're so expensive, especially if you got the real ones where everything was made from real materials. It wasn't a plastic dollhouse. But you could get this effect from a plastic dollhouse as well. But I just loved when you would see the antique furniture in the bathrooms made with real porcelain and real wood, real cherry wood dining room sets, hand carved. They had to use the smallest little tools and everything to perfection. And so that's what I enjoyed. And apparently, I'm still enjoying it. It's just digital now. It's just digital now. And so you can sit back and you can go through and you can look at all the details in the homes. You know, it's hard for me to move my camera along, but you get it. You get it. And so the back staircase is where, not the magic, but that's the back scene. It's almost like looking at a play on stage. So you put the walkthroughs so that they can pass from one room to the other. You don't need doors. The Sims actually treat an arch or a doorway as a door. So they're not going to, there's no problem with them going to the bathrooms, or if there's music playing in the room next to it, it doesn't affect the sleeping sim. They see it as a different room. So everything is totally fine. But yeah, this is my dollhouse. I extended it out here onto this porch, and they actually come out here and live their lives. It's extended. I then extended it even more by putting a pool and putting the cow plant. We did that for giggles, just for fun. I put up a stream the other day, and we had just some Sims move in, and we wanted to see if they could keep themselves alive, and that was interesting, to say the least. That was quite interesting, but yeah, I just wanted to give you guys maybe a possible another way to play your games. I'll just give you a little bit more of a sneak peek of the items I used in each room. The kit came very handy if you guys are using kits, but I also have some custom content in the game as well, which is why you'll see a lot of the posters and things don't look like things you can get in the game, because I did use modded custom content, but it definitely gives your eyes something to look at, to just lose yourself in, which, you know, to me, that's the fun part. Just being able to wish you could live there, you know. And so, yeah, this is more of a game room area, and that you can just count all the functioning items. There's just lots of things for your Sims to do. And like I said, make sure you put your things right here in the forefront. That's why you have the yoga mat, the meditation seat, and everything right at the front, so that everything is done right in front of you. You can see all the details. I would strongly suggest, if you're going to do the dollhouse effect, or whatever you want to call it, that you go and get yourself some clutter, some anything to really spruce it up and make it all feel just like a dream house, you know? Just to, I don't know. I can see it being like food. Your eyes need something interesting to see to keep them looking, keep them imagining, you know? And so this is why I try to put so much detail in here. The only thing I would remind you is that your Sims need to be able to maneuver in this home. So make sure that when you're building your dream dollhouse, that you make sure you test it so that everybody can walk through every area and access everything. And don't worry about the weather. It doesn't rain in here. It doesn't snow in the house. Um, well, actually, I haven't tested snow, but I did test rain, and no, they don't. In The Sims 4, I don't know how this would work in The Sims 2 and 3 because in The Sims 4, well, she's a different beast. So I don't know if they would be aware that the wall is missing in The Sims 2 and 3. They might. They're a little smarter, little got a little more going on in there than The Sims 4. But in The Sims 4, the dollhouse effect works. You can have the wall missing, and look at all the details, guys. Look. You can sit back there and cross stitch. You can play cards or wake the llama, and just all the details on the tables, and then you have the staircase that runs in the background. You probably weren't paying attention to it, but that is the point. That's what you want to do. You want to put it in the background so that they can get around and it not affect your show, because you're essentially watching it like a TV episode. It almost looks like a stage or a movie set, and you can just sit back and watch your Sims enjoy this beautiful home that you've made for them. And again, there's two staircases on the first floor. And then on the second floor to get to the third, there is one staircase. And yeah, we just have tons of details in the house, just tons. And then I'm going to show you. Now, this is what I mean about details. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to break the illusion for you 1 second here. When you go into the house, the garbage can is strategically put way over there so that you can see the animations when they dump the trash. Because if I put it where there's space by the counter, you wouldn't be able to see the garbage can. And that's the whole point, is you want to place things so that if it's in the room and you can't see it, you did it wrong. You understand? You did it wrong. So over here, there is this detail. If I put the boots next to the fish tank on the other side, you'd never see them. So make sure when you're decorating, you put everything where you can see it if you're going left or right. Now, there's something on the wall behind the refrigerator, but you'll never know it because you don't see it. Even when we come back this way, you can't see it. So let's go in and I'll show you. This is what I mean by make sure if it has an action, you put it where you can see it. So if we're on this side, look at that blue mod right there. You would never see this detail. It's not an important detail. It's for the player. It's a mod. It allows you to go shopping. It's like Amazon, but it's for the Sims. And it allows you to buy anything you want, and then it ends up in your inventory. It's not important to the game. So that's why it's beside the refrigerator on the other side. So what I'm doing is giving you a tip. If you're going to make your house and you have something in your game and maybe you don't want it to be focused on, then make sure you place it behind your objects, because you're only going to go left to right when you're playing this game. You're not going to go top to bottom. You're not going to go in the room unless you're doing like me, which you can. You can. This is a pathway through. The way I was able to make this little section here is by bringing up the foundation, the platform, bringing up the platform on either side of this wall. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you how I did this. But this is the house. And obviously you won't look out this way. I mean, just imagine TV cameras out here if you want to. It looks just like a movie set. Looks just like a movie set. So this is what it looks like on the second floor, passing through. You see the matching wallpaper, getting you ready for what you're coming into. All right. And then you can see the child's bedroom passing through. Again, the wallpaper matching the room you're about to go in. And then this is the child's room. Okay. Now on the third floor, you can come out here and you can see this is unimportant. This will never be seen. This is the backstage, if you will. This is the backstage. And then you come up and you're in the girls' room. So over here, there is a staircase right here. And that takes you, takes you right back down to the second floor. All right. And then of course, below that is a foundation. Sorry, that's why I couldn't get out of it. I was in the foundation. Oh, we've broken the third wall. Where are we? Okay. So this is in the living room. But I can show you from the front. If my mod was not blocking with the trees. Okay. So here's the front of your digital dollhouse, if you will. How to make a digital dollhouse. And you can see through the rooms and you'll be able to see your Sims walking up and down the stairs and walking by and everything. Now I'm going to make it daytime again. This is it at night. This is it at night. And for anybody who's wondering how I did that garden over there, I think those are just some logs that are in the, they might be under pool. I'm not sure where I got these logs, but they are in the game. But I think they might be pool items. I'm not sure. Sorry about that. But yeah, there is a garden over here. And yeah, quickly just show you the layout of the dollhouse if you went top down. So this is, again, it looks just much better color-wise. Speaking of color, the way that I got the top floor to look so colorful, I know it looks very, very pink and purpley. Yes, there are pink and purpley items in the room, but the tip I have for you to get this effect, this lighting, this warm feeling, are these lights here. The lava lamps push off a different lighting than your regular normal lamps. This one's blue, this one's pink, this one's purple. I also have obviously a reshade on, but this one's pink. If you use your lighting, and you can do it to a regular light even, you just click on it and set the color. But if you're using pinks and purples, this one is, it looks red, but I actually set the color to pink. And then this is pink. And that's what's pushing off the coloring to this top floor. It's not just because there are pink items. You're getting that view. It feels warm. This is custom, but I think we have some neon lights in the game from EA as well. Those also push off this pink and purplish coloring. So that's how you can get your rooms to have that vibe or that mood, that feeling. Watch when we go to the second floor, you won't feel that. It's a little different. Now the bedroom has one light that I had in here. It may, oh no, I think I might have gotten rid of it. I have more red in the room. If you ever just want to add some mood lighting, you can color any light. Just make it sure that you still have your white lights, your regular lights, and then just add an additional bulb somewhere, whether it's a ceiling bulb or a standing bulb, whatever. Just if you want to push off, I think it's like a almost has a bluish tone to it, and it will add, you'll see, it'll add so much drama to your room. And then we have this room, the boys' room, and then we have the first floor. And I am just thoroughly enjoying the gameplay, being able to watch it from the front, or the back, I should say, but just basically being able to just not have to worry about putting walls up and down, or when you put your walls down, that you lose the detail to the artwork that you put on the walls. Instead, this looks more like a movie set. And that's why I had to put in, why I chose to put in the platforms in the center walls, just the center walls. Your exterior walls stay up no matter what. So here, we can do this. When you put walls down and it says walls cutaway view, it will always keep up your exterior walls by default. It will keep up your exterior walls. The center walls would have disappeared. The only reason they're still here is because I pulled up the, here I can click on it. This button here, this lower platform, that's how you fill in the walls, your interior walls. And be sure not to pull up this button. That's not the same. This one you see me lighting up right here. This button right here, let me see if I can show it even better. There we go. That right there is for the foundation. That's not platform. That's not what's inside the wall. This button says platform, lower platform, raised platform. This is what's inside your walls. This is what you want to do. This is for the foundation. So that's the bottom of the house. And if you mess with this, it's going to make your house go up and down, the whole house. So that is not what you're looking for. That's only if you want to add steps to your house. Then you mess with, this button here. Okay. If you just want to do the platform, not the rest of the house, then you use this button and that'll bring up the inside of the wall. Okay. And you do it on every floor. So these also have it. And then to do your cutaway, the area here, obviously you don't lift the platform. And then they can just keep walking straight through. And I found that it looks best if you keep your doors all on the same line so that they can walk straight through. I find that it feels better, and the Sims have easier routing for them. Now up here it shows how the room cut away, but because the closet is here, I could not pull up foundation through here. So you can get a good example of how if you put your walls to be a cutaway view, you would lose your wall and any decor item. But I had to leave this open and not use foundation because you can't put a closet through the foundation. And that's why it looks sloppy like this, the cutaway. But you can see this stayed on the wall because the foundation is pulled up. So again, that's the importance of pulling through. I keep saying foundation, I apologize, I mean platform. But see how neat it stays here and it stays here. The walls don't cut away because the platform has been pulled up on either side of the doorway here. But on the second or third floor, it's not pulled up, and that's why it looks a little jagged and sloppy right there. but I really wanted this closet, so that's why it's there. Um, I guess what I could have done was possibly put the closet over here and then put my dartboard on this side. And as long as I had at least one square on each side of the doorway, then this wouldn't happen. I could have pulled up the platform on each side, even if it's just one square wide, on each side of the doorway. And then you wouldn't have the wall missing right here. So maybe I'll change that later. I'll decide. I'm not sure. The reason I wanted to have my closet on this side is, there's a lot of gameplay and a lot of functionality to the closet, with the little woohoo and the crying and everything else that you can do. And so I wanted it brought to the front. Like I said, this is a stage, and I want to see that animation instead of having my Sims in the background doing it. I wanted your eyes to focus on them doing it. That's why I have it at the front here. But that is the dollhouse. That is the dollhouse effect. But yeah, I hope that maybe it inspires others if you want to try it. And I'm really enjoying playing in it. It's giving me another way to play with my digital dolls, if you will. All right, but that's going to end it for my stream. I can't believe I was talking for 30 minutes. I will go ahead and put this online. It's full of custom content. So if you check out my gallery, the gallery for Cyber Queen 13, it will be there if you just want something to start with. I do have a lot of custom content on here. So if you don't have the content, it may not work out properly for you, but you can come back and look at this video to get an idea of how to do the layout. I will go ahead and put it on YouTube. I have a YouTube called It's Cyber Queen, and I'll put it up there so it'll be there a little longer. Twitch doesn't hold videos too long for me, so I'll put it up there too. But I hope everybody enjoyed, and maybe I've offered another way for you to enjoy The Sims and to sit back and watch your little people live their lives in your glorious, beautiful, beautiful little home that you design. And you can sit back and enjoy the show. All right, guys. Have a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whichever time zone you are in. Bye-bye. Oh, one more thing. If you do grab this off of the gallery and you're wondering why the floor disappears, let me tell you that the foundation is by Felix Colonial Brick Foundation number 2. That you kind of need, or the floor disappears. The roofing up here is Felix London Stonewall wallpaper. The arching, oh goodness, it says the Sim City Essentials wooden roof. I want to say it's by Sixum or Max 20. I'm not 100% sure. So that's the main thing you'll need is the foundation, or sorry, the wall, foundation. Sorry. See if I can find these things for you guys. This is Felix. So just come back and watch the video. I apologize for foundations. I know it does throw a wrench in things if you don't have it, because it might show up as a whole. So just highlighting some of the stuff that I've used so that you can find it online and be able to at least get the foundation. Everything else can be replaced. You use your washing machines, you decorate the inside whichever way you want. But if you didn't want to have to go through doing, everything over again. This is by Sixum. So I'm just quickly, I think the wallpaper gets replaced anyway, so that's not much of a big deal. But I am just trying to highlight a couple of things. While I still have you here, let me see, this is also Sixum. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody has a ton of their own custom content. The point of the video is just to give you the idea of how to pull this off. But in case you wanted to know which content I used, this is who I have, I don't want to say partnered up with, but this is who I've used. Some people may be interested in the posters. So let me highlight so you can see where that all comes from. This is Sixum again, the private school pack. And then I have these. If you Google the title, there it is. The creator created by Flirty Ghoul. I think you can Google that and find those items. I want to say all of the little figurines that are on the desk are all the same kit. So if you find one, you found them all. I think it's one download button. You get it all, including the books, the anime, manga. Sorry, I apologize. Manga. um, Let me see. Anything else in here that's custom? Just trying to help you guys out. This is by My Shuno Sun. Okay, My Shuno Sun. Trying to see if there's anything else. A lot of the stuff in here, these are by Ravisheen. But a lot of the things in the house are actually from the game. So you should be okay there. The rug is Gatsby Rug by Felix again. Let me try downstairs. There might be some stuff you guys might want to add. So this is by Peacemaker, or PC as I like to say, but Peacemaker here. We have House of Harlots. If you go there, you can find all of this stuff by Felix and Harry. And all the things that I have in here are free. They are available to the public. They weren't at first, they were on early access, but now I believe everything is out. So this is the Grove set by Felix. Let's see, same thing with the paintings on the wall. The let me see, this is My Shuno Sun. Okay, created the dressing table. It is functional. Let me see the paintings. This says art by Luddy Simmer. Art by Luddy Simmer. Okay. It's kind of hard to keep track with who made what, so it's very helpful when the creator is here. Now this says by Little Simsy, but no, she did not make this. This set is made by somebody else. They're just giving credit to Little Simsy. So who made this set? I can't tell you. I don't know. I can find out for you. Just hit me up, let me know. I have a Twitter account as well. Cyber Queen from Twitter. I don't know. Or just leave me a message on YouTube. There you go. It's Cyber Queen. IT''S. It's Cyber Queen. It might be an underscore, but I'm pretty sure it's Cyber Queen. Anyway, come there, leave me a message, and I'll find out who made this set, because they don't give themselves credit here. Other creators make sure that they put their name, who made it, but this one does not, and they don't even name the set at the name of so you can't even Google this. I apologize. Let me see. What else? Do we have any other custom? I have this one, the living room, and the living room is by Felix and Harry. Okay, so you can get that set. Let me see. We have this bathroom set. Again, person not giving themselves credit. I want to say it's max 20, guys. I want to say it's max 20. Let me see. We have Soak. The Soak set. This is by Charlie Pancakes. You see how easy it is when they put their name. MCM is the set, but it is by Pierre Sims. Okay, for the toilet. Soak, 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 soak. I try to use the whole set. All right. The Oak House for the folded towels by Pierre. And then let me see. Some of that stuff is from the actual game. This again is a bathroom set. I want it again. I think that's max 20. I apologize if I am mistaken. The mats on the floor, if you're interested, again, I think that's max 20. If it's not, I apologize, but they did not put the name of the creator. They didn't give themselves credit for it, and that is not my fault. This rug here is by Myshuno, created by Myshuno. This is Tiny Traveler set by Harry. And let's see, that's right here, Harry and Felix. And we have another poster. This one is recolored by Mandy J. Sims, but the actual poster is by Anye, A-N-Y-E. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing that right. You can also see the name of the picture, and that picture has a lot of swatches. A lot. So there's just a ton of swatches. And they have a lot of other art. I just didn't use everything in the game. But that's where that poster is from too. This light here is part of the Tiny Travelers, this hot air balloon. So that's Harry and Felix. We have the small set in the back again. Who was that by? Pierre? Charlie Pancakes. Charlie Pancakes made the SMOL set. We have small set. The globe, I want to say, is the high school pack made by, there it is, by Sixum, 6am, Sixum CC. It's the private school custom content pack for that globe. The hat on the wall. Oh, we're getting down to the details, guys. The hat on the wall is by Ravishing. Again, you can come back and look at this video if you want to go back and find the things. We have a couple of mods back here. This is the Semify Instant Camera. It is by Myshuno Sun. We have the piggy bank, which actually works, and your sim can move out and take his money with him. This piggy bank is by Ravishing, and yes, it actually stores the money that your individual sim earned. But be careful, because if you have siblings, they can steal your money. Oak House for the big fox, and I had sized him down. He was a little too big, but that's by Pierre Sims. Let's see, this stuff is EA, all EA. Okay, so Max 20, finally got some credit to Max 20 written over here. So Max 20 made the decals that are on the wall for the stars and the moons. And there were other pieces, I want to say, I'm not sure, but that's all I used for that effect. The wallpaper is by Ravishing. I think I said that already. Rustic wallpaper. This one is by Sixum. Oh, yes, Sixum CC. Whew. Same thing for the wallpaper in this room. It is also by Sixum. They've got quite a few nice wallpapers. I just didn't use them all. All right, one more floor and then I can close this stream. I did not expect to still be here streaming. Okay, we have this boho rug if you're interested in where that came from. That is a winged llama. A winged llama. We have the TV set by Max 20. I am so appreciative when they say where they're from. Felix for the Grove set. The pillow, the toss pillows. As you can see, the Oasis Chic living set by Peacemaker. And while we're on pillows, I'll show this one. This is a winged llama, a lot of different pillows, swatches, very nice pillow. The plant is by Max 20. Yeah, so here it is, max 20. And then we have what's left, the paintings. These paintings are Charlie Pancakes. Okay. And then I want to say, oh, my plants. My plants are a winged llama. A winged llama has a whole lovely plant collection. And I want to say the plant holders are from a winged llama as well. If you like this plant pot here, this one is also a winged llama. I think it's all one set. We have this lamp. This lamp is also a winged llama. The table is from the Grove set by Felix. The couch is the Grove set by Felix. Am I missing anything, guys? I think I got everything in this room. Oh, the light switch. The light switch is by Harry. Hey, Harry. So this is the octave double light. And then we go to this room. This is by Harry. The organic set for this bench. Lovely details on that. Same thing for the coat hook here, coat rack is the organic. We have the dog or cat feeder bowl here. It's by Sixum Sims. Okay. Then we have the fish tank, max 20. Okay. And we have, what else? These boots in the back, max 20. The light hanging light is by a winged llama. Okay. And then we have the piano by Felix, the Florence set. Okay, so if you go and grab the Florence set, again, all of this is free. It's available. We have, this is a mod back here. This is an alarm. Oh, I wish I could tell you who made it. Ooh, it doesn't say, but it is an alarm because there's a mod that I have that gives you burglars. This is Felix for the tray. This actually functions as a bar. You will find it in the bar section right here. So it gives you mixology skill and drink quality 4. And that's the only thing I didn't test. I didn't test if that works, but hopefully it will. What is this? This is, I'm just trying to show you everything. This is my Shuno Sun. So if you're looking for that fruit bowl, everything else on the bottom shelf is decor that comes with it. The book stack with the plants here. That is by Peacemaker. What else? We got this flower. I want to say that's with the game. Yeah, it used to be custom content, but they partnered with EA. You want the antique telephone, that is Sixum CC. This plant here, again, is with winged llama, pretty sure. It doesn't say it, but I'm almost 100% sure they have more than one plant set. And so I want to say that it's still theirs, but no one put a detail of the creator on it. Oh, I almost forgot. We have this basket back here. This basket is a winged llama. Okay. Oh, almost done, guys. Last room. We have on the wall, if you like the art decor here. This is Felix and Harry. Okay. We have the refrigerator, color pop fridge. This is by Felix and Harry. We have the kitchen counters. Felix and Harry, again, it's the Grove set. We have the Grove set for the tea set. There's some cookies. If you like the chocolate chip cookies that are back here, that is by Ravishing. Does a wonderful job at separating items for you. I think they can even be functional, but I don't think mine are. I'm not sure. We have a bottle of wine, again, Ravishing, doing some wonderful things. We have the table set. That's the Grove set. The chairs, however, that I used are still Felix, but they're from the London set. This light, the pendant light that's hanging over, is by Peacemaker. Okay. Giving credit to everybody. The wallpaper is by Harry. Right here. Okay. We have another plant. Again, I want to say this is a winged llama. Yes, it is. What else? The windows. Oh my God, how could I forget those? Okay, so the windows are by Felix. Right here, the Berlin set. Let's see, what else do we have? We have the doors. This is organic. This is Harry and Felix. I got a lot of stuff by Harry and Felix. We've got these windows. These are actually in the game. Yay, EA. Go EA. Okay, this here is from the Grove. The mural, I guess you could say. It looks like it's coming across as a painting, but it actually is flat. So, and they have that broken up in pieces so you can build your own even. The stove is by Harry. The counters are the Grove. The dishes are the Grove. This is the Grove. Sixum has this, if you want extra clutter for your kitchen. Whew, are we done? No, we have the kitchen olive oil set. This is also by Felix and Harry. And then we have the oak house for the wallpaper. Oh, sorry. For the wall paper towel. There we go. And Sixum for these little jars. You can find this here. It's in their small spaces pantry CC pack for the kitchen clutter that I have there. Oh my God, is that everything? This is Granny's old cookbook. If you Google Granny's cookbook or Granny's TS4 cookbook, you'll find that. I don't think out here we have Groves, Felix Grove set, Felix Grove set, Felix Grove set. Everything else is EA. All right, I think that's it in the house. That's it, okay? Out here, if you're interested, this is Max 20. He has, they have, sorry. Oh, can we click that? There we go. They have a set for the outdoor pool or beach. So it comes with that, and I think the chairs that I used here are the same set. Max 20. What else? We have, this is the Grove for the hat. I have some teacups. This is a wonderful little creator. Just giving a little shout out real quick here to them because I don't have a lot on my house. So this is Momo Sims, Momo, MOMOCC. And they have some lovely things as well. I just used a detailed to get those up on the table. This is, let's see, by Pierre Sims for this little small coffee table, which came in perfect. This is the Grove set. This is the Grove set. The fencing out here is the same set that does that I have the roof. Again, I think this is Max 20, but they don't give credit to themselves, so I'm not 100% sure who made this. But they have the fencing, they have the roof, shingles. Actually, the shingles are organic, so that's Felix and Harry again. But the edging, the roof trim, I can't use the right words. That all came in the same set with the fencing. Okay, I think they have store steps and stuff like that. This tree has lights on it. It is the Grove set. So if you get the Grove set from Felix, you'll have all of that. And then this is also this fruit tray over here. It is not functional. It is beautiful clutter. And it is also from the Grove set. All right, am I finished? Am I finished? Oh, the water sprinklers. Whew, the water sprinklers are by Sixum Sims. Okay, they have a home improvement set. Let's Let me see. 6 This one is not functional, the water pipe, but they do have one that is right here. Sorry about that. I had to drink some water. I've been talking for almost an hour. Oh my God. All right, so this bag of fertilizer or gardening soil is by my Shuno's son. These lovely pots, garden pots. My Shuno, again, my Shuno. So they have a little gardening set so that you can get all of this together. My Shuno. All right. I think we're done. I know my voice is. My voice said, I'm done. Let's go. Game over. I think you got everything. Max 20 for the hanging lights. And if you want this for sale sign, it's by Marvel. And with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end my stream here. I'm losing my voice. I hope you appreciate it. I did it for you. But this is the Dollhouse. If anyone is interested, it will be on my gallery, Cyber Queen 13 in the gallery. It's Cyber Queen on YouTube, where you can download if you find me over there. Well, not download, but you can message me if you have any questions. If there's some CC in the house that you see that you want and I accidentally didn't point it out, let me know on YouTube. It's Cyber Queen. That's an apostrophe S. Find me on YouTube and leave me a comment and I will come back and try to answer any questions you have. I hope everybody has a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whichever time zone you are in. Bye-bye. Oh my God. All right. If I had some exit music, you'd be hearing it now, but I don't because I'm just a noob and I don't know what I'm doing. So everybody have a great day.